How are you guys all doing? And in today's video, we're going to be going through a website redesign. When I say website redesign, it's mainly just a homepage redesign. We're going to be redesigning a website, a current website. This website is currently still live. We're going to be redesigning the hero section, an about us section, not the about us page, but an about us section. And we're going to have a call to action to the about us page. We're going to be redesigning the reviews and service section as well. And the reason we're going to be doing this is because by the way, this two websites that we're going to be redesigning is going to be using the exact same colors and the exact same photos. That's really the reason why I'm doing this redesign, is because sometimes you do see two websites that, you know, they have the exact same layouts as the same hero section, where the text is on the left, call to action is on the left, photos on the left, and the photo might be on the right, or the photo might be on the background. And the thing that you usually notice is that, like, one website looks like a professional website, is deemed as higher value, and then the other website kind of looks a bit more, you know, basic, or some might even say it looks a bit more like a beginner's website. So in today's video, I'm just going to be going through different styling techniques and what makes a website look a bit more modern. Not all websites that look modern are good websites, by the way. It's kind of just knowing what type of website you want to have to begin with. So in this website, this tutorial, what I'm going to be going through is just because we want this website to look more modern. So if you do want a website that looks a bit more modern, a bit more bold, but then follow this type of styling. And I said tutorial, it's not really a tutorial like my previous videos where I'm going, you know, element by element, section by section, follow along and follow this tutorial. This video is less of a tutorial, more just of watch it for a bit more of inspiration if you are wanting to start building your own website or looking to get your own website built. It'd be more for that purpose rather than actually following what I'm doing step by step. That wouldn't be one of these videos. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll get straight into it. Thank you. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be redesigning the homepage, and we're going to actually go with a kind of a different style. We're not going to exactly go with the image on the right and the text on the left. We're going to kind of style it up. So we're going to go over here to our Framer site, and then we're going to see here we have our hero section. So if I click over here on desktop, you see what settings we're working with. So we have this as the width, we have it 1400, it's fixed, and that's the height. Also, we have it there as fixed. So we're going to leave it like that. And then what we're going to do is we are going to grab our frame. So we're going to create a frame. Our first one, we're going to go over here on the left, and we're going to create a frame about this way over here. Make that go over there a little bit to the left. We're going to make this absolute because we want to freeform this design kind of, right? So then we're going to remove the background, and then we're going to add in our text. So I'm going to go get our text now, and yeah, I'm going to go get our text. So I want the first line to be highlighted a different color, so we're just going to highlight the first line, and then I'm going to change the color of the text like that, and then that's pretty much it. Now I'm just going to clean up this section over here. So for the height is relative. Going to make sure this is going all the way up there. If we do that, then that's what happens. Okay. And now I want to add in an image like this, but we're not going to add in this exact image, but I want to add in an image, but I want to add our image right over here. So we're going to grab our image frame container, and then we're going to click over on here. And then what I forgot to do first is I want to find how the gap from this to the left side is before I make it on the right. So you click on this stack, and we can see here on the left, because this is on the left, is 54. So we're going to kind of want to replicate that on this side. So we're going to want it to be 54 on the right. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to make this an absolute. All right. Just do it. So that's 54. So there's 54 now. Gonna increase that a little bit. Great. So now we're going to add in our image there. Now what I want to add over here is I want to add in a description, and I want to add in a button underneath our heading. So first I say we're going to add in our description. So I'm gonna go over here. So I'm gonna click on play, and you see, like, you literally can control your hover effect. Is what your hover effect is basically what you choose after you click on, you know, where it says choose for hover or trigger pressed. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's one very good thing about Framer. So this is our hover effect for the button. That's basically just gonna go, and that's now, it's not the best hover effect. I just want to show, to prove that you could pretty much do whatever you want with the hover effects. So that's pretty much it. Now what we want to do here as well is we want to add in our photo. So we're going to get the photo here. So I'm going to click on choose image, and the photo I want to add is not this one, this one over here. So we're going to add this photo here, and I'm going to increase the radius like that. Perfect. So now what else I want to add in this hero section is I want to add a client logo list, or client logo ticker is what it's called on Framer, right over here in this the left side of the hero section. So where logos will be sliding through over on the left side. So we're going to do that here. So we're going to go click over here, and we are going to click on ticker, and list to be sliding on from this side. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a few of these logos. They're not real logos, because again, I am redesigning this page, but it doesn't have any of these logos. But if they, because I did see some of their testimonials, and it did have some companies. So if they did want to add in logos of companies that they help to transport from, then they can put it here. But I think it's a very good thing to add in. So yeah, we're just gonna put it in for this tutorial. So I'm gonna get the logos, and I'm gonna put them in. So give me a minute and let me get those logos. All right, so I've basically just pasted in a few random logos, and we're going to put it into our ticker container. So we're just going to basically grab this button over here and drag it to the logo we want to put in. Going to do that for our second one. We're going to do that for our third one, and we're going to do that for our fifth one there. Now we can see how it's going to look on the web, and you see here two problems I'm having with this. They're too close to each other and it's going too fast. So what I want to change with that is I want to actually go over here to this side and click on ticker, and I want to firstly reduce the speed that is going at, and then I want to increase the gap to about 40. Increase the gap to about 40, and then I want to go back to our site to see how that's looking. Click on full screen. I want to see how that's looking here. I can see that's looking much better, and I like the way it has the overlay on the left and the right side. So we can go back here to our UI. So we can see that's looking a lot more better, and if you want, you can push it up there, leave it higher up there, leave it here in the middle, or you could just leave it there in the end. I think it looks fine, just right here in the bottom, or just even below, before the bottom of the page. So that's the hero section for this website, and I think this hero section is it does have, you know, it definitely is improved to the current site of the website. I think the title is very bold. It's much more bold. It does get the messaging across. We have the button over here, which is an you know, it's an instant call to action. Here it is, into instant call to action. And we also have a photo, which we had a photo there before, so there's not much improvement with the photo. Not much we can improve on, obviously, because we're limited to the photos, and this is not actual personal project, so I can't control the photos. So the photos not a major improvement, but we did try utilize the photo to the best of our ability. And of course, if there is actually some logos that you could put on for, you know, your clients, your previous clients, or the clients that you're currently working with, that's also good that we have that put there as well. So that's pretty much the hero section done with this website. So what we're going to move on to next is we're going to be putting on our services section. But before we do that, we're going to have a little about us section right before we put it. It's not going to be a detailed about us section. We're going to give them a call to action to go to the actual about us page, but we're going to add a little snippet of the about us before we go into the services, which we're going to work on now. So what we're going to do before I do that is I'm obviously going to organize this on the left side. I'm just going to organize it a little bit because we are looking to just, you know, show the design, kind of like this is just a mock-up page builder, but I am going to organize the left side of this page builder just a little bit. So if we zoom out and see how it's looking, we can see it's looking not too shabby, not too bad. And what I want to do now is I want to see if we can make this, or we could just do another way where we could make it fill. So it automatically goes to fill our container rather than manually drag it ourselves. So we could put it to fill. And then what else I wanted to do is what I've been saying for quite a bit is putting in our button. So we're just going to go into our assets, and then we're going to drag in our button over here. That's not actually the button. We have two. I'm gonna drag it. Go back to home. It's this one here. I'm gonna drag in this one here, and we're gonna rather than go to absolute, what I'm actually gonna do this time is I might just go into stack, and I'm gonna put this underneath. Button. Put this underneath here, and then I'm going to push this to the start also, like that. And then I want to give this, which doesn't let me give some gap. Right, won't even get too caught up on that. What we are going to get a bit caught up on is I want to actually create a variable, because I don't want this to be the exact same styling as this one over here. So we're going to double click on this one, and you just go back to our page to just see overall where we're at right now and compare it. So this is the hero section, and this is our hero section. There's no about us section, so I guess it's not much to compare. So what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna do our services over here. Then we're gonna do our client testimonial, and then we are gonna have a form, and that's basically gonna be our homepage, plus adding in this about us section. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into doing our services section. So let's get into it. Brillianto. We are going to choose our H1. By the way, guys, if you are making an actual website and that will be going live, don't use two H1 tags in one page. Your H1 tag is the main one that Google will be using to fetch your page for SEO. What you will want to be doing is you will want to be using your H1 for your main, the main thing that your website represents. Your main service, if that's web design, if you're a web design agency, then the first time you mention your web design service and a keyword you'd be wanting to rank for, that's the one you use your H1 for. And then it goes down the hierarchy with your H2, H3 and stuff like that. Just for this video, I just went with the H1 because that's the same tag we're going to be using. Three services there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We have the three services there. So now what we want to add as well is the client testimonial. Now with the client testimonial kind of works like the services with the service card. I already have the service card made. What we're really going to be needing to do is we're going to add in another ticker to make these slide basically the testimonials. We want to give this another sliding effect. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that section right away. So as you can see here, we have our first thing we have is our heading, our nice bold heading that comes up. We offer reliable shipping services straight to your destination. We have our description. I might actually increase the length in that description just because it looks a bit too compact. So I'm just going to increase that just a tad bit. I'm going to go back and look at it. Right, that looks a little bit much better. A little bit much better makes no sense. It looks a lot more better. And so we see we offer reliable shipping services straight to your destination. And we have this over here. We have our images. We have our client logo, ticker plane as well. So this is our hero section. So we're going to compare it to this hero section. So this is the before, this is the after. Pretty good, pretty decent. Look at it again, before, this is the after, so pretty decent. And then this is our about us segment. I actually never got to change the heading for this. Actually, this call to action shouldn't be check our routes. This should actually be learn more. So I'm gonna click on but pretty much, guys, that is the redesign done in Framer. So what you witnessed there was just me. It would be more of a mock-up rather than actually anywhere near development of this website, but we just kind of basically did a little mock-up of how things could be changed on this website. Of course, this is still a good website. It will still get the job done, depending on the business owner's goals and what he wants his customers or potential customers to see when they log into his website. But this is just if I was to build the website, this is the direction I'll be heading in terms of the design, and then in terms of the development and the animations and stuff we add in, be completely different and more interactive and stuff like that. So yeah, as I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, or if you guys have any feedbacks you want to put in, make sure you guys put that down in the comment below. And my next video will be a little bit more just me talking, no tutorials, nothing on my screen, just me going through over my agency, where I kind of at, why I decided to go towards Framer, what I think about other web builders, and then try see if we can get more interactive. And if you guys want more Framer tutorials as I'm learning the system as well, let me know as well in the comments below. So thank you guys for watching, and enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and I look forward to hearing from you guys again or talking to you guys again. Take care.